In the previous video, we talked about the basics of seduction and pampering, and that was the first lesson in the seduction section. Today, the video is a bit longer, and we will dive into more details about the conditions of seduction. I tried as much as I could to simplify the talk for you, and also to organize it very well so that you understand from start to finish what is in the subject of seduction. So do not get confused by me and know how to apply it correctly. What are you doing? May you all be well and healthy. If you are from our beautiful family, leave your presence with a like, which I know you do, but it is necessary for every video. If this is the first time you see our amazing family, subscribe and activate the bell to receive every new video we upload. Let's go together to discuss Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. We are rich. We do not present superficial talk. We live a journey to a different awareness and strength inside you that no one will be able to take from you. If you are ready to change the equation, continue with me to the end. Come on, let's start our video. Let's get into the real, practical, realistic, actual seduction movements. Listen, my dear, seduction is of two types. The first type is apparent, direct, and explicit seduction. The second type is hidden seduction. This hidden seduction is what the husband always feels and senses. Let's start with the hidden seduction that always makes the husband see you and desire you. You know, what is always attractive in his eyes? You attract his attention. Men like to see certain things in women. Things that have to do with personal hygiene and small details. ... They like to hear you talk about them, and they like to see you doing them. How do you do it while he is sitting? Always take advantage of him. Stay like this, standing, and tell him, "Listen, my love, I'm going to do something. Don't come after me." I will do something like this. Women's things like this are none of your business. It's as if you are telling him to come after me, to run. We didn't say anything, but he will understand it. He will come and tell you, "What should I do now?" No, brother, yes, pampering. Look how I made him talk to me and I started talking to him. No, brother, I didn't tell you anything wrong. What do you mean, what are you going to do? Tell him I'm going to calm down a bit. There's something, but be careful here, of a very important note. You shouldn't do this while he already sees the world around you as messed up and boring. You should basically have the world clean around you while you're all soft and fluffy and a lit candle. I don't need to do this anyway. I'm fine as I am. But the idea is that I want him to see this so that when a girl from outside talks to him, for example, a girl with a well-fitted leg and wearing gazelle heels, why wouldn't he be drawn to her? Because he already sees these things and is satisfied with them from me. So what if I do this and lift the abaya a little? It's still disappointing. He's already used to you. So the ready-made thing no longer attracts him, like when it's someone from outside. So he hasn't seen anything from her, nor of her body, nor anything happened to her. What makes him see her as normal? Your pampering and bringing up the subject and him seeing you doing these things. You are killing several birds with one stone. First, you have satisfied your husband. Second, you do something he likes to see. Third, you will find him following you. Curious, he will eat you. He wants to see, he wants to watch, he wants to know what is happening. I will tell you something like this. There are men, yes, men, but disappointing. But this happens. A man has instincts, and he goes and stands in front of hairdressers specifically to watch women when they go out after they have smoothed themselves down. And she did it all and fixed herself up, and he keeps watching and watching and watching. I know what's on your mind now. You're going to say to me, "Suppose I use a female razor. I don't do any makeup. Don't hide it." No, there are men who aren't convinced by the idea of a female razor. He thinks that the world has developed, but from his perspective, He thinks that a woman's cleanliness means she shines. She does makeup. She polishes herself. From his perspective, this is what we were raised on. This is what we saw from our mothers. He sees his perspective as cleanliness, so don't come and convince me. This is a culture that he was raised on. You, Mom, have you entered? Whether it's the bathroom, the room, or what does it mean? What does it mean? You close the room and things like that? But of course, you're going to make it a talent. You start doing this thing. Here we go to the second step in hidden seduction, which is, what do I do a certain thing? So, it is not appropriate for me to be completely dressed and covered. I have to take my time. He might come and ask you what you are doing. Here begins the stage of seduction, the third stage, which is get out, you ill-mannered man. Of course, this talk and cursing in this way are among the things that tempt a man the most. For example, your husband comes to fix your clothes. He pulls the button of your dress. He says, you can't fit it. You don't know how to close it. He fixes it for you. He doesn't know what. He closes it for you. All these things. And among the hidden temptations is that you always make your husband look at you like this while you are sitting. I mean, don't stay dry. You understand? Your body is like this. There's movement in life. Sometimes your legs move. Sometimes you sit and cross your legs. Sometimes you put your hand on your hair. Sometimes you sway a little while you are sitting. There is tenderness in your body. A man loves this very much. Also, when you listen to him or talk to him, make your speech like this. There is coquettishness, so he gets used to it a little. Your lips move. You move your face. When you are talking, talk with a smile. Like this, with a smile. Look at him with a smile, he said. So you're also changing from the hidden temptation that a man loves a woman who has a routine. What does that mean? She always has a routine for cleanliness, meaning that you give him the idea that you're always like this. No, I can't be like this. Let him, for example, call me and you don't answer right away. I cancel, not don't answer and leave her like this. I cancel. There's a difference here. I'm telling you, this brain is a working brain that doesn't sleep. Look, my dear, when you don't answer, he'll say, yes, maybe she left the phone with her mother, maybe with the kids, maybe in the bathroom. He's the one who'll start to assume from his mind and leave you without ringing again. But after a while, it will ring again, and then you leave. Look, he won't be waiting to know what you're doing as much as his mind is spinning, and he's thinking, why didn't she call? Why was she canceling? Why didn't she answer? This is what we want. We want this idea to remain rooted in him that I'm a woman and I have things. I have tasks that might be more important than me replying to you now. And this is a very important point to convey to your husband that you are a busy woman who is busy all the time. He comes and says to you, what were you doing, my dear? You reply, I was doing things. He will say to you, what things? You tell him simple things like that, and I don't know what. Okay, now you see the way you talk? Yes, this is what I tell you. Say what things, and he will 90% understand. But he likes to hear that from you. You know, just as you like to hear from your husband, I love you to death, he also likes to hear these things. His curiosity and instinct are like this. Don't tell him, for example, I was taking a shower and you showered the same way. Sorry, my love, I was taking a shower. You know that I don't know how to cook, sweep, or do anything without taking a shower right afterward. I don't know this because most women, when a man asks them what they were doing, they tell him, I was doing such and go into the details and explain and explain and explain. But this shower I was doing, I don't know what makes a man feel that this is a woman and my wife is not a woman. My sister, show him now. Women are women's work. Show him, my mom. Men don't like women who are bold all the time. I mean, The one who is always bold makes up for this boldness, and it no longer makes a difference to him. His curiosity and instinct are like this. Don't tell him, for example, I was taking a shower and you showered the same way. Sorry, my love, I was taking a shower. You know that I don't know how to cook, sweep, or do anything without taking a shower right afterward. I don't know this because most women, when a man asks them what they were doing, they tell him I was doing such and go into the details and explain and explain and explain. But this shower I was doing, I don't know what makes a man feel that this is a woman and my wife is not a woman. My sister, show him now. Women are women's work. Show him my mom. Men don't like women who are bold all the time. I mean, the one who is always bold makes up for this boldness and it no longer makes a difference to him. I catch the attention of a woman who is a little shy, who doesn't know how to respond, who is confused, who is looking for what to say. So what should I do? Mix it up, Mom. Mix the two together, shyness with boldness. How do I do it? This difficult equation isn't difficult by God. For example, let him say a bold word to you and you respond to him with a bold word. At the same time, while you respond to him with the bold word, raise your eyebrows for him. Your eyebrows, and when you finish the word, look at the ground and bite your lips. He said, so, are you embarrassed to do it? They love this nonsense. They love these movements very much. How is this going to make you laugh now? But I swear to God, if you laugh, you are free. But this is what happens. You will find yourself laughing while you are talking to him, which is me. I'm not able to. But enough. We are not joking. I said this before. Always, always pay attention to the expressions on your face. Have you seen Weem al-Baroudi? She always does this. Her facial reactions and looks are all about work. Always make innocent, cute movements like this with your face and facial expressions. Give yourself a style. How do I learn it? How do I know that this thing is nice and that it makes you look attractive and cute? Do these movements in front of the mirror. Practice them. Train yourself. I know someone closely who was learning how to speak. She would say, "Why?" and say, "I don't know." She was learning facial reactions while speaking. It became a fixed characteristic of her, and she started to hide it. And also when you cry and when you complain to him about his family, your face doesn't always look like this. Go on the other track. Be careful. Your mother has taken it a little too far. No, Mom. No, my dear, what is this? Mom is playing the victim, and we are able to. And you go ahead and remain innocent and an angel, and the whole world is coming down on him. I don't know why Mom is doing this to me, even though I swear I love her. And one of the hidden temptations that makes your husband lie to you is your clothes. Yes, clothes we can never ignore. And here I have two types of clothes. Clothes when you go out with him and clothes when you are at home. The clothes that you go out with him. Always depend on the Gulf style. It is a masterpiece. It makes you very special. The open Gulf abaya with jeans. Or the abaya can be closed and with the scarf, but in a soft way. My uncle, this is very simple makeup. My dear, but the most important thing is to be radiant, fair, and glowing. Meaning always adopt a style that makes you look a shade lighter than you are, with accessories and heels that make you stand out while you walk with him. This is self-confidence. Walk like this with ease. Do not look at every woman who walks to see if he is looking at her or not. Even if she is extremely beautiful, do not look at her. Or even if he is looking at her. And be careful. Be careful not to stop him and ask him, "Why are you looking at her? Why is she looking at you?" Don't lose your value, elegance, style, and chic. Let me tell you something. Come on, my heart is set on something tempting. If you find your husband focused on another girl, for example, you are sitting somewhere and there is a girl looking at him, and he returns the glance, and you don't know what, do any move to catch his attention and tease him. For example, open your mobile and laugh out loud for a while. See? See? He says to you, lower your voice. What is this loud voice? Don't tell him. You are looking at the girl, and I didn't speak at all. Focus on the temptation as if you didn't notice. Let's come to the point of clothing at home. A man loves you. What should you wear? Tell him frankly. Tell him that a man doesn't look at the color of the dress or that the style is chic. He looks at certain areas of your body when you walk in front of him in the house or going back and forth. So bring the things that highlight these areas. And when you bring a piece of clothing, adjust it on yourself in a way that makes these areas visible and stands out more, so they remain clear in front of him. That's it, but this is the first thing. The second thing is, for example, you are wearing an abayas, which are butterfly abayas. It is not appropriate to divide them. What should I do? Let one shoulder hang down and show what is underneath it. We also do something strange like this. I mean, we always wear our accessories or our gold. We wear it outside, but as long as we are sitting at home, we see it in the closet. What is this? What is this nonsense? What is it? Is it called adornment and a woman adorns herself with it? It is what makes and brightens your neck and chest. What are the seductive things? You don't have to let your hair down. You can just let it down and let two strands down like a horse's tail. Or, for example, make a braid. Yes, there are men who like women to make braids like this at home, like a little girl on Love. Yes, Mama. Oh, you are too young for Love. How do you know that the earrings you are wearing? For example, your men like the earrings that are chains, and what they like is like a ring, but big. You feel that it gives a beautiful look to the face. You know, it makes the face look swollen like this. More than the earrings, the hidden immersion, which means they are a little bit muted. They get confused about it, or they don't know how to do it, or they find it difficult. A woman asked me about it in the comments in the last video. How do I start a conversation with my husband? How do I start topics? Are you going to talk to the head of investigations? Is this your husband who comes to your mind? Mom, talk. I want to talk about something. Even if you are bold and talk about what you want to talk about, this in itself is attractive. But this fear, and I want to start topics, be hesitant first. Men do not like that. It is not like this. You should not have a desire. No. You should not have a desire to start any topic. He won't embarrass you or shame you. Even if he embarrasses you or shames you, you can change the subject normally, very abundantly, or seductively. Okay, what should you do? Talk about whatever you want to talk about, but the most important thing is the timing, the method, the timing. Is what I'm going to say appropriate for me to say now or not? Okay, let me get confused. I said something that wasn't written in the syllabus. I mean something that wasn't appropriate for the time now. What is this? What time are you talking about? I'm telling you, I'm not used to these stupid things. What should you do? What do you say to him all the time? It's an equal for an equal. What did I say? And you're always shutting me out. He's burning up life and what we're living. Oh man, I'm fed up with this way of life and this style. He responds to her, you're the one who makes your life boring. I mean, after all this, a word from here and a word from there. The subject ignites. He wouldn't gather up tonight with a couple of words, and I wouldn't make her feel that I committed a crime. It's normal. I mean, my dear, is this question forbidden or not? I know my husband and his psychology. You must have a way to understand your husband. If you don't understand your husband and understand him from his eyes and your brain, then focus on what you want to talk about. Talk as you please, whatever comes to your mind, but not what he says. Just say it and that's it. Here we have to be careful of a mistake that many women make, which is that when she wants to start a conversation with her husband, she tells him everything that happened to her and everything that happened to her family. She is like a bird. Whatever happens to her mother-in-law, she comes to tell him. No, that's the smart one. When he knows something from the outside and comes to tell her, for example, and so on, she says to him, "Yes, I know him." He says to her, "Why didn't you tell him? Tell him at all." "By God, there was no chance, baby." You see, the smart one, who doesn't have everything in her heart, comes and tells them. By the way, even how can I be lighthearted? She is the one who has no such thing as how can you be lighthearted. This particular one doesn't have how. But this method is the first thing that you watch a lot of jokes. I mean, bring things like the many illustrated comics. Go to Google and search for comedy comics in jokes. Many in Mohammed Hennedi's pictures, Mohammed Saad said, "I don't know what this is. It comes like this. I won't follow my husband with a book of jokes." But the situation also presents itself from the hidden temptation that you take advantage of opportunities, meaning you don't let an opportunity pass you by. For example, in situations where your husband lost something and you found it, don't say, "I found it, my love." Don't be so submissive. A man loves a mischievous woman. Meaning in matters like this, your thinking must be outside your limits, yes, but always what he acts like is a wise, sensible woman. No, there are matters that need intelligence. For example, he lost something and you found it. You tell him, "Did you lose something?" He will say, "Yes." Tell him, "How much would you give me if I brought it to you?" Describe it first and tell him, "I'm not giving it to you." Then you come and laugh a gentle laugh and tell him, "No, you're not taking it now." Come to me with some difficult things like this that you take advantage of opportunities and make you look mischievous and make the moment sweet between you and your husband. With this, we have finished with the hidden seduction in all its forms, and it is very, very important because direct and blatant seduction is limited, but you take it or apply it in the palm of your hand, in the areas of your life and the situations with your husband. And this is what brings you closer to each other. And this is what breaks the routine between you. Good luck to all of you, and may God fix your situation and protect your homes. Eating and after eating? I didn't take a shower, my dear. The shower is essential to me. I don't have the luxury of putting a bite in my mouth. And I didn't take a shower after I finished cooking. I really love a woman who has a certain beau, especially with regard to cleanliness. It's not a joke. Rituals, I mean a woman who has a mood and order. The advantage of this hidden seduction is that it works very well with your traveling husband. With this, we have reached the end of our video. Don't forget to like and share the video.